Santo, Pablo Santo, sing. Pablo Santo, Pablo Santo.
I get in the boots of Santa. She's a dancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have it for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with the spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your bought. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh, Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit off honeycombs and concentrates. It's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my fingers feeling sticky. Beam me up, Scotty, to the moon in a jiffy. Gas in my system, got this crown shocker vibing. That stanky danky, put them down and Keisha call my silent. Reefer got me reeking like my bongos burning roaches. Spoke the fragrance like cologne, let the aroma be my mouthpiece. Floating past the clouds, I'm just posted where the angels be. Peace be my frequency, and frequently I'm known to be. At it like a mathematic, must have it like cabbage. So I practice what I preach and I lead by example. Let my life be the sample. You should be a demo. Focused on this paper while I'm touching on my mental. Super Saiyan level up and I ain't talking bezel up. Keisha in my lungs got me moving like the wind flow.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh, Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Oh, Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Pablo Santo, sing. Pablo Santo, Pablo Santo.
I get in the boots of Santa. She's a dancer, prancer. She like my flavor like I'm Fanta. Don't fuck with cancer. Crossover like the answer. She tryna hold me for the ransom. No AI, nice try. Hit you with the bye-bye. No ties. Living life like I supersize my fries. My. Feel like Johnny on the vibe. And the blunt tastes like apple pie. When I get finished, I might have it for the side. No, I ain't finished. Feel like Popeye with the spinach. Yeah, I'm about to replenish. Yeah, we gonna hit the Guinness. Cause we smoking till we choke. Whatever for your bought. Cause I'm higher than the pole vault. Yeah, you know.
Give me all the smoke. 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 I just want 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 the smoke. When the clouds go high, then the ice go low. The clouds go high, then the ice go low. Give me all the smoke. 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 Oh, Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke. Sing. Pablo Santo. Give me all the smoke. Give me all the smoke.
Lungs like a blowfish, puffing on that old shit off honeycombs and concentrates. It's kinda hard to concentrate. Resin on my rap, got my
Got it. What up, y'all? Welcome, 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 welcome. We made it again to season 5. Johnny 5, we alive. Season 5. Let's get this populating. You just tuned in to The Vault. You got your boy Blick. That's what I go by, Cedric Blickman. We got Freshman Goude in the house. And also the Royal Flush crew. We got Love Always representing the Bigo panel right now. Man, what a week we've had. As I lower this music, it sounds like I got a theme like a movie. I've been on some movie stuff, dog. I can't even lie. But we've had a week. We've been busy. We've been doing projects. We got movies. We got other content that's coming out. It's been really fun. But this season 5, I feel like as we crack this season 5 off, it's definitely going to have, we got a lot of surprises for you guys for this particular season. So I think just make sure you sit back, relax. If you guys didn't miss our last episode of season 4, it actually went amazing. We had Sophia Stewart. The Sophia Stewart in the house, you already know. She came in, showed love, represented the company. We've had some people that got her book as well. It was just a good, fun, chill, relaxed type of vibe. This season, we're working on getting a couple more celebrities. We got some friends and stuff that's going to be coming in. We got some crazy topics that are out of this world that we're going to be talking about. Just to scratch the surface, because like I said, we're doing an hour. We be having like 10-hour conversations, 7-hour conversations, real talk. So an hour does not do anything but just scratch the surface. So you can go ahead and do the research when you go home or while you're at home. You can be able to just do more research. So we appreciate you guys. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in this season. I promise you guys, it's going to be a lot more fun, a lot more viewers, more participants. These 10 episodes right here, pay attention to these. It's definitely going to be good. So today's episode, real fast, we are going to be going in on astral projection. So let's give it up for that real quick. Yeah, so we're going to go lightly in on astral projecting, just talk about a few stories that we've had, talk about different techniques in order to astral project if you want to know how to do it. And then we're going to also just talking about the difference between, or if it's close to, in comparison with like lucid dreaming. There's like a far small barrier between some of these fields or these different type of realms. So today we'll definitely lock and load, jump in. Oh, Goddess in the house. You can come up here too, Goddess, if you want. Just let me know. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. But yeah, we're going to be able to tune in today and just let it just have a conversation on it. You know, enough people don't have conversations on it. Some people could have not any understanding on it at all. I believe we talked about something. I think we talked about it before, right? We talked about it some time ago.
Lightly, kind of.
Yeah, so lightly. So we're kind of bringing some of these topics that we've had good conversations on. So we'll bring them back. But yeah, so we're here, Gouda. How are you feeling first off? Before we jump off of this rocket of season 5, you've been here for a long time, brother.
Yeah, you know how it go.
You got it.
Down for the crown, baby.
You out here, bruh. Man, we've had some changes. Lord. I ain't gonna go there. But it's been some good changes. It's been some crazy changes. It's been some in-between changes. But through it all, I've definitely feel like we still here. We the common denominator.
You feel me?
The common denominator has to stay that way. So, and then what about you? So what's new with you? What you got going on? I know you got some stuff coming out.
Just been chiseling this craft, man. Trying to drop this video soon. Got an interview coming up with my boy Pilot Talk with Tizzle.
Okay.
Got some movies coming up over here. I'm trying
we
to
doing
get
the
casted in one of these joints. You know what I'm
Fresh
saying?
man Gouda, y'all. He been working on the body too, y'all. Y'all better watch
trying
out.
to keep it right. You know what I mean? And just sharpening this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Getting a more understanding of the music business, so that way my tool set is locked and, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. You know what I mean? For any type of fuckery that may exist.
Ooh,
around it.
that might try to show up because you know it's gonna try to knock at the door. It always
yeah,
does.
already, man. So I'm just, chiseling away at this marble, man. Tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, chisel on.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
man.
talking about. Myself, man, I'm in the same kind of boat. Man, I'm learning my worth, learning my value, learning the things that I have accumulated up to this point. it's now being applied. You know, you never just left that bag, but that bag is in the future. It always is something that you're gonna have to look in. And it's like, oh, I'm so grateful that I have this. I'm so grateful I know this. I'm so grateful I was moving in this direction at an earlier time, because now it's time for me to utilize it and to put it forward. So I'm at that space right now. I'm doing scripts. We got comedies. We got movies. We got historic type of things. And now I'm having to put the scripts that I did some time ago, but blow the dust off of it, revamp it a little bit, add some more stuff to it. But it's a good feeling. I can't even lie. It's a good feeling to even know that I did that work then that sent me to Lob for now. Because if I just would have left it as an idea, if it would have just been nothing at all, it'd have been a lot more work. But now because I did that Lob or had that simple, quick little recording, yes, it left a foundation. So I went back to it, boom, 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 broke some things down, and now we're smooth selling. So I'm definitely happy on that, man. Yeah, so season 5, we're definitely alive. We got a vibe for the whole season 5 because we're going to keep it going, man. We keeping this thing going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We also got somebody else in the house. Love Always. How you feeling, Love Always?
Peace and love. I'm always good.
Good, good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's ask you the same question, Love Always. I know the season, we only took a week off. We only take a week off and then we jump back on it. But how have you been just to start this season 5? Like, where are you at, like, from an inner space? How are you?
I am in a state of progression. Slow and steady, but progression.
That's good.
Definitely. Again, just enjoying applying all this knowledge that we're picking up and reorganizing.
I like that. Yep, picking it up, reorganize it. Pick it up, reorganize it. I'm feeling like, you know, as we do this, it's like iron sharpens iron. We help each other. We learning stuff. I'm like, I didn't even know. Finding out stuff that that either you thought about a little bit, but then when someone else speaks their version of it, it's like, it just pops in. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful to be in the space that we're in right now. So, yeah. So that's good, Love Always. You having a good. I like she said. You know, she's in a progressive type of energy or a proactive, forward moving type of energy. That's utilize that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, so now as we go in, let's get ready to dive in. We're gonna dive into the astral projection. Real quick, we're gonna have Freshman Gouda real quick. He's gonna read just the definition of astral projecting if you guys don't know what it is, before we just fully dive in. Just keep in mind this particular season we got all kind of topics, but these are things that we want just to talk on and make sure that we're knowing about. And you got to know your powers. You got to know what powers you have or things that you have access to. You might not be utilizing everything down here and been tripping on it because you ain't, but yeah. So Freshman Gouda real quick, just give us a quick definition of astral projecting, what the definition is, and we'll take it from now.
Let me see what I got.
He got it.
Look at my notepad right fast.
Handy dandy notebook.
Alright, so the definition of astral projection says Google. Also known as astral travel. It's a term used in esotericism to describe an intentional out-of-body experience, also known as OBE, that assumes the existence of a subtle body called an astral body, through which consciousness can function separately from the physical body and travel throughout the astral plane. Bam.
Booyaka.
So,
Deep.
if you ain't get what that said,
Break them down so they can never know.
basically it's a situation where you leave your body. You kind of step into that matrix we was talking about, and you moving on what's called the astral plane. That's where the matrix was taking place, on the astral plane. You know what I'm saying? So your body over there somewhere. Your spirit, your soul, your being, that other part of you, he up out of there. You know what I'm saying? You get to moving around in that part of the galaxy that's there, but you can't see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doing that thing right there.
See, now this is something that I'm gonna just play as the person that's just like what? Like, just think about the average person. What if that was the first time that I heard that? Y'all know it wasn't, but I'm just saying. Huh?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that on file that we have it that they're saying that it's possible to leave out of your body, like exit out. And then they're admitting in that same thing that there's another plane that it says it like it's just normal, and that it's a way for us to actually travel there. There has to be a way.
Like you hop in that taxi.
Like you get in the car and you go somewhere.
Vroom, vroom, yeah.
Mind blowing. So just taking it from that particular space, that's something, man, we have to that's worthy enough to try to find out, or worthy enough to see. Now this is what I say. I think that a lot of the times it's because of fear and the things that we have. It prevents us from stepping over that wall or going over that edge. I feel like it puts us in that position. But when things of time have shown us time and time again that there are certain formulas, like what Gouda was just saying about the astral plane. They've had many stories about being in the astral plane, and people would see the same thing. Explain that. Like if I go to California now, I go to a certain location, I give him the proximity, he goes there, he sees the same thing.
In the geographic world, they call that a landmark.
Yes, a landmark. Booyaka. They got landmarks in the astro world. That's deep. And because why? They said there's certain things, certain people that you can actually meet and see that person, ask for this person when you get into this realm. That if you do that and you meet the same person, you see the same exact thing that other people have seen. Appreciate you. I'm just saying the whole purpose of the conversation, like I said, is just to think about it for 2 seconds. It obviously are layers to this thing that we're living in. There's obviously layers. And I believe, me personally, that you are equipped with everything that you need inside this frame, your body that you have. Even if you have to leave out to go fix something in another realm or something real quick and come back and say, all right, now I'm finished living. You know what I mean? There's ways for us to be able to do these things. We're going to kind of go in a little bit more, but how do you feel about that, Gouda? Just off of GP, that you're able to, on record, do that. And people can do it at the drop of a dime.
I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing. Like you said, I think that once you discover you got a craft like that at your disposal, the next thing to do is figure out how to do it on command. You know what I'm saying? How to control that situation. So that way, you know, it may be a future situation where you may need to jump out of your body right fast. You know what I'm saying? Just for survival, or, you know what I mean? Like you said, to gather some tools to get some tools that you just can't get in this situation. You know what I mean? You may have to tune into that inner self and let that other being take over. And I actually feel like that's a good thing, you know, if you know how to control it.
Yeah. Sometimes people are afraid, like I said, it's a crazy world. You know, Goddess, we got Goddess in there too. We know about the other realms where you could be in a certain type of state, and then certain things can like jump in your body, or certain parts or energies, entities and stuff like that. So that's another type of realm. This is a realm which is you connecting to the like we say the Akashic records, but before you get to the Akashic records, it's a whole entire another world, like another whole level. Another cosmic level, another universe, another element that can't be just touched with just the physical form. That's what I said, that automatically just sparks an idea that there are levels to this, man. When you know that there's levels to it, then it's hard to know that you don't know everything. You know what I mean? Because there's still levels in another whole entire reality. What it also does is give me a surety that because everything that we see is so perfect, quote unquote, whether it works on its own, meaning that it works on its own and keeps reproducing, it lets me feel that we're good, like that we're safe, that something, or, you know, when we say God, source, or whatever you want to say, something has it in place for us. It's laying the lob for us in order for us to get certain things. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, so we can still bounce off of that. I'm going to have love always. How do you feel just in general, love always, about this phenomenon, just to be able to do certain things like astral projecting? I know you're familiar with certain things. You could tell us a little bit about your story in a second. But how do you feel about this phenomenon? Like to be able to do it. How like what comes to your mind on first thought?
Um, I like how you were mentioning like it's a different realm because from my experience, it's kind of like, well, from my experience, it's literally like just living another side of this life or being able to access another side of this life. Um, I guess also with the ideal that going to the astrals is kind of like going to my mind,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
my higher.
Yeah. Mm. So it's deep though because this is the thing though. If you're going to your mind and I'm going inside of my mind and we're seeing some of the same things, wouldn't that make you think that we have one mind?
Yeah, that's exactly what it makes me think, and that's what I guess it kind of the thing that I keep wanting to say is that it makes me feel more comfortable in this realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like on the basis of, like it lets you know that there's something that is looking out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, the ability to tap into each other's mind, like
Yes.
that's access to the collective conscious.
Yes, you see where I'm going. Like we're on a ride already. This is a spark. Like I said, it's just a spark. If you're already lit or was drenched in gasoline already, once we spark, it's gonna light you on fire. You gotta already be drenched in it. You know what I mean? But think about that. You have to think about that. If I'm way over here, never seen you before in my life, not even connected to you in a bloodline, except for like if it was the first person all the way down to you. How are we having the same type of experience from different type of angles? I've heard even people say this: when you astral project, you can ask certain questions. You can want to see certain people that are here or not here. They've tracked certain stuff down to where they talk to people and it was like, dang, that was happening. You know what I mean? Like, they proven that it is something. It's not like imagination. Like when you say dreaming is a little different. Dreaming has like a little separation because it could be kind of true or not true. Like my auntie was doing this and then it's really somebody else that's going to do it to you. You know, it's kind of weird. But with the astral world, it's like facts. Like they have a thing like when we're saying about the Kasha records. They have a place that you can go and ask questions about your life, ask questions about certain things that have happened and get accurate information. That's like
Yeah, that's
wild. That's gotta be wild. That's gotta be wild. But some people, I think, they take it for granted. They don't really pay attention to it. Maybe sometimes they might think it's taboo. Anything stepping on your body.
Difficult, time consuming to do. Like
Yeah.
people right now got bills to pay. They got all type of other shit to do.
Yeah.
Besides trying to figure out how to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's
How to
probably what
separate,
they
huh?
wanna do, they know they might be getting up out of here a little too much. You come back, touchdown, bills due, you done got that ass evicted, nigga. Like, damn.
You believe it every day, huh? You gotta have some balance. No, it's just to spark a little bit of something, but it is something that's crazy just to think about when you constantly think on it. When you're able to do certain things like that, why? Why are we able to do this? What is the reason that I still have a backdoor key to the reality either that I was before I got here or the one that is just separate from this body? Like, why do I have a backdoor key? I feel like we always have a way out, or we always have that escape goat. Like when you talk about in the Bible when he was about to sacrifice his son and then the actual goat came out from the bushes. I feel like which is talking to me right now. There's always an energy and always a something that happens right before you make that decision, right before, something goes forward. And I feel like that thing lives in the astral realm or in that type of realm. It's something that already knows it's going to occur or knows what it is, or I don't know. It just gets delivered right away. Also, this makes me think, is this astral world where thoughts come from? The origins of thoughts, they're being pitched to you. You know, your thoughts are starting from somewhere else prior to where when you get them, they're being pitched and saying, "Hey," you know what I mean? So it has to be something, of course, that's further back. That's why I think this would probably drive people crazy back in the day. Like,
Oh yeah.
just thinking about these thoughts, like your
I mean,
thought.
that's how we got some of the great philosophers we got. Like
Yeah.
Frederick Nietzsche, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
asking the question that they ask. You know?
Yeah.
Some rhetorical questions, some just really good questions, some that didn't have no answer, or at least an answer that we could apply with the knowledge that we had at the moment in time. You know, it was just a question proposed for the masses to think about and to solve as a unit. And you know, we gotten pretty far. We still got some work to do though.
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of work to do. And we're going to keep doing some work. Speaking of doing work, let's go ahead and get ready to pay some bills to ourselves real fast. We're going to go ahead and do a quick commercial break for you guys. We have some more music as well, some of the stuff that we have from last week also. So we'll be able to play that real quick. We hope you guys are enjoying season 5. Like I said, we're having a conversation about astral projections. Stay tuned. You got any questions, write us on YouTube. Hit us up on Bigo. We will be back. Yeah. Yeah.
Got a couple of definitions on the astral plane.
On the astro, I believe we are back, you guys. We are back. I don't know why it is so silent. Hold on for the 17th time again. That is definitely not right. I just want the smoke. Preview mode. And publish. I don't know what they're doing. But I hope y'all can hear us out there in the world. Well, let's go ahead and see real quick. Yeah, y'all can. All right, we good. I don't know what happened, y'all. But we are back. We are live, Johnny 5. And there we go. All right, cool. Gang. All right, so as we come back right now, we had a quick commercial break. Just to give you guys a little bit, I know you guys see this commercial that we do all the time. We do have services that we offer to people. You can either pay a la carte or you can actually pay month to month. If you need a music video done, you need a movie done, you need your album done, EP done, whatever. We got you. We help you write your book, help you write your script. The list goes on. If you're creative, you're trying to get stuff and content out there, we can assist you.
Tap in.
Just had to do another commercial break real quick because the other commercial wasn't working. So I'll talk to you. All right, but yeah, we are here. We are here. So today we have been talking about astral projecting. Just going in general, just like what it is, the surface of it, how we feel about it. I'm always a big thinker when it comes to certain things that are natural or simple, but yet so complex, like a seed, something like a seed. It has everything that is inside of it. You put it in a dirt foundation, do certain things, and man, it works. It works. It works. And then when you see a whole tree come out of it, it's like, explain, please.
Whoa
Explain.
there.
Somebody threw the lob again.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody knew what was good again. And that's appreciated. It's definitely appreciated. All right, cool. So we thank you for everybody that's tuning in to HMS Network on the YouTube and also the Bigo HMS Media. Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Let's give him a little love. Let's see you.
Give you some love. Give you some love.
We appreciate you. All right, so let's dive back in. We're gonna dive back in. Yeah. So just in general, we were talking about well, one of the questions I was thinking to myself, like how does it happen? I know how to do it, but how does it happen? You know, and that's a thing in itself, because a lot of the descriptions that they do when they talk about astral projecting, and it's true if you've done it, they say that it's like your umbilical cord is still connected to your body, like an astronaut suit a little bit. So you separate from your body, you get to a certain point. Once you separate, you're looking at your umbilical cord like low key, or a cord low key that allows you to still be. It goes everywhere though. Like you can go anywhere with this umbilical cord directly connected to you still. Then when you start thinking about it or start coming to or whatever it's going to happen, then that yank or that thing is like getting you back to your body. Which makes me think, is it possible that can break? It's like you said, is that possible we can be like just drifted out there in that world? Is that what happens when someone goes into a coma and the thing is cut? Don't have it start getting too deep. Don't have it start getting too deep, because they say they're still alive, but they're not checking back home. They're not coming back.
That cord, nigga, like fuck this.
Or it's taking them longer to get back. It's taking them longer to get back, and then when they find, because some people do still come back.
Yeah, they do.
And that's the deep part. That's the part. They ain't always the case that they're just gone forever.
Been gone for some months. He out there living it up.
Full months, and the only reason he's still alive is because they've been feeding him and stuff out of a tube, which is deep. So these are the thoughts that I just think of. It's just like, I know we say, okay, the surface of it, but first off, like you say, why is it happening? How is it happening? It's obviously a layer that's a little bit behind the scenes of dreaming. Dreaming has its purposes as well, but also I feel like it's a game board on top of a game board on top of a game board, like how CDs have layers or different songs. I feel like it just keeps going and keeps going. And similar like the description that you said that one time, Gouda, we were looking out into space, and remember you were seeing the different lights that was moving. You were saying that pretty much that darkness was those lights moving so fast and inter colliding and stuff like that, and it just makes it look dark. You know what I mean? Which is amazing. That's crazy in itself. Oh yeah. So we got a little bit more time left, and then we'll be able to jump in. We're actually live on the show. Struggle. Give us a second, bro. So when you're saying astral projecting, I feel like we should be able to know how to do it, of course. We should be cautious about doing it, but not cautious in a scared way. Cautious. It's just knowing when to tap into that realm. Like Gouda was saying earlier, not being so quick to just try to jump out of your body and peace out. You know what I mean? But being in a space to where you can actually utilize that thing. You know what I mean? Go get some answers. Go find yourself in another situation or another reality. Go talk to someone else. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's multiple reasons. Who could tell you what the purpose is for besides it's an extra layer on top of the layer here? You're still grabbing that information over there and bringing it here, no matter what.
And that's the key.
No matter what.
Getting that information and bringing it back.
And bringing it back.
Mm.
You got to be able to separate it. What do you feel, Love Always, I just want to talk to you real fast. How do you feel about how thin or how close is it from the dream world and what would you say? Like the dream world and then astral projecting?
Well, I agree with the idea that all of this is like layer upon layer of things. And I think that that separation between this life versus the dream life versus the astrals is literally, I think it's thin and it's getting thinner. I think that's the concept of the veil that everyone talks about. Like the veil is being lifted. As the veil is being lifted, people are being more capable of accessing our so-called supernatural powers or abilities. And I think that astral travel is definitely one of those. Like I connect my understanding of my astral travels with identifying with being claircognizant. Like I just somehow in some situations just have all the information that I need, even though I've never been in that situation or had a need for that information before. So I definitely think it's the veil and it's getting thinner and thinner.
Very, very true. Thinner, yeah. I think about it all the time. I'm like, you can start seeing it through the kids. The kids are letting us know. They're tapping into other realms and bringing it back. Little stuff that they're saying. I've had some stories about kids revealing certain things to their parents that was just mind blowing. The kid has no way to know that. No way, no clue. But because the kid is so sensitive, it could be able to tap into that realm in and out, or entities or energies can tap in and use that as well. So this is something that we got to be cautious of, because when you're going into the different realms, you're doing different things like that. You just got to make sure you know who you are, know your center, know your space, so something can't sit or try to occupy you and try to convince you that it's you. It's deep. They try to convince your ass that it's you. And you believe it because it sounds like you, feels like you, smells like you, acts like you, but then it's that one little thing that's just, it slips that in and like, that really ain't you.
A little bit different.
A little bit different on that. Yeah, crazy. But man. So I would ask you, Gouda, have you ever astral projected before?
Nah, I feel like, well, I might take that back. I don't know if you call that astral projecting.
What happened?
When we was telepathically speaking to each other.
Oh, well, that's a little different. Well, astral projecting is more like if you were laying in your bed. Well, let me just tell you, like, yeah, it's a part where you feel your body literally leave. You feel yourself leaving out of your body, like how those ghost movies are. You literally feel yourself leaving out of your body, and then at that point, you literally can look and see yourself.
I don't know if I've done all of that. I've done some things.
Yeah, we got some stuff. He got some stuff under his belt. Now, but I would tell you, this is a quick little way. I'll say it real fast while we're here live. If you want to astral project, you got to be able to have certain things around you. Got to be very quiet. It's got to be very peaceful. It prefers dark. If it can be very dark, it does help you. And then what you do is you actually lay down in your bed. You can lay with hands flat, hands over you. I would say hands flat, that's not touching you, literally, to help you not be here, quote unquote, because when you're touching something, it's grabbing it and holding it here. Yeah, so I would hold my hand, put my hands there, kind of separate your feet, don't let your feet cross, and then you actually count down from 100. So when you lay there, count down to 100. Now this is going to be the trick for the body, because everybody will tell you it's not as easy as you think. You said just count at 100 and I'm astral projecting? I'm out of here. What's up, Queen Esther? How you doing? No, not that easy. So while you're laying there, you're counting down from 100. Your body is, you got to do this right when you're sleepy too. You got to be kind of sleepy. Your body is going to start sending your body signals to make sure you're asleep or not. We don't even know that it does this because we just go with it, right? When you're standing there and saying, no, I want to astral project, that means I want my body to fall asleep, but my consciousness to stay awake. That's all this is doing. Your consciousness is staying aware, and your body is like, I'm out of here. So While you're there, you're counting down from 100, right? I guarantee you, once you get down to like 50, 40 or something like that, you're going to feel like a little itch, a little scratch, or a little something. Your body is smart enough to be checking to see if you're asleep or not. Because if you're not asleep, you're going to be like,
Yeah.
then it restarts the whole thing over again. So that's what I say. You got to go past the itch. It's going to be the hardest thing ever, but it's still easy. You lay there, boom. You feel the itch, right? You'll feel the itch go away. The itch will be like, fuck it, and it ain't being itched, right? It goes away. You feel it, and then at one point your body starts to feel like it's sinking in the bed.
Yeah.
So that might scare you because you could feel like you think you're about to literally just
I felt
float
like
into
that
there.
meditations, like in deep meditation.
You can meditate until astral project.
Okay.
You could do that. It's like when you seen that one movie with the bald headed lady, and when he hit her, and then she came out. He came out his Doctor Strange. He came out his body for a second. Was like, what the heck was that? Like,
I've done stuff like that.
You've seen it
like
out of your
just
body.
Deep, like I've, you know what I'm saying, felt my body, like how you said.
Yeah, out of your body.
Senses your body's checking. It may be a pain or irritation in your
step
leg,
out.
and then like you said, just practicing meditation. I've been like, all right, let me see if I can meditate past that. Like not blink, not move, and
nothing.
Then I have felt that drifty stage, which
It's
like
coming out of it.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. You come out of it, so you literally are in there. You start feeling like you're sinking in your bed. You can't be afraid because you're feeling your body go numb, like dead, like low key. So you just gotta just go with it. Once it feels like that, then they say you could put a glass of water somewhere or something that you can focus on while it's happening. You can focus on something to try to go get that something. So while your body is sinking, you're finally in that state. Say you got all the way down from 100. At that time, you're gonna feel like you're dead. Like you feel like you're alive, but your body is like gone. Like it passed the sleep mode. You know when your fingers get sleepy and then just die. It's gonna feel like that all over. And then now at that point, your consciousness, you focus on like a glass of water or something like here, and try to grab it with your not your body, with your consciousness. Feel yourself like with your consciousness, like to get up. And with your consciousness, if you do it correct, you will separate from your body. At that time, when you separate from your body, it's options. You got options to get out of here. You got options to stay in the house. You got options to look at everybody in your home while they sleeping. This is true, though. They got books on this, guys. I've done it, too. It's crazy. It's probably the craziest thing ever. But yeah, so that is a key thing. So count from down from 100, ignore the itches, ignore everything, and then focus on a glass of water or something that is like on a dresser in front of you that you can be, that's not on the bed, that's separate, that you can go to. It's just it's a conscious thing. I read it before with the glass of water thing, and that seems like it works. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's deep. So when you sit there, you guys can't say nobody never told y'all. So do research on it, though. Look at some YouTube videos, but it is something that you can do. You can't hurt yourself. I want to say you can't hurt yourself astral projecting. Your body is just literally it's separating. Like I said, it's a consciousness and your body being there, and boom, get back to yourself.
Catch me in the park somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Reach
Come
out
back
for
to
that
your
cup of
cord.
water,
Look for the
man.
cord.
You gotta leave me alone, nigga. Let me get my cup of water.
If you separate and see a cord, and you see a cord connect to your stomach, pull back to the cord. search the cord, and it'll get you back to your body.
Get me that water, boy.
It'll get you back to your body.
Oh, giraffe neck ass boy, leave that water alone.
Love always, you still there? You still there?
Of course.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, so
Of course.
you said you've astral projected before, right?
Yeah. My experience of getting there is a little bit different than most people. I think anyway.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's not typically easier for me to purposely get there from a state of awakeness, but I can get there pretty easily from, some people kind of wake up a little bit after their deeper stages of sleep, and I tend to be able to slip back into the in-between state when I wake up out of a deep sleep. Like for some people, it's like the middle of the night. Some people, it's in the morning. But when I have gone there, it's usually from an already having been asleep. The body is just that relaxed. level of mind state.
Yeah,
And
that's similar.
it's
Yeah,
interesting
same
because
thing.
at that point I definitely can control what I do, where I go, who I see. I can't always control all of the people that I see, but I mean, I guess it's kind of similar to this metaverse life. Like
Yeah, yeah, it is like a metaverse
you
vibe.
can go out and meet anybody if you have like the address to get to them.
Yeah, to be able to get to it.
So
Yeah,
if you have a connection to
Yeah.
somebody, the same way as you have a connection to your body, then you have a
Yeah.
better likelihood of like, reaching those. Or if
Yeah.
you have a connection to whatever information it is that you're looking for.
Yeah, you have to know exactly what part of the library to start looking. Otherwise, you'll go through every book.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, you're
I
right.
was definitely gonna say it's like an astral Dewey Decimal System. Like if you know what the
Man, oh,
the
I know
barcode is
about
on your
that.
book, you can find it.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. I like that. I like how you put that. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, so that's why I feel. I feel like when we keep our minds in an open space, like what we're saying, astral projecting. When we keep our minds in an open space, then it allows you to be able to have more realities down here than just a simple go, rinse and repeat is what I say. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Do it again. Rinse and repeat. We constantly are doing those cycles over and over again. But when you start to see stuff like this, then what it does is quench your thirst that this was put and structured together for more things than just the simple things that we feel are just bills. So that's something that I would say. I would definitely keep in consciousness when you go to sleep at night. I would say go to sleep with other thoughts on your mind besides what you're going to do tomorrow. Go to sleep with your mind with conscious saying, body, universe, what do you want to tell me today? Excuse me. What do you want to tell me today? Or what do you want to tell me while I'm asleep or doing this transaction if I'm about to astral project or try to do it? Yeah. What do you want to say today? Another thing that I wanted to say too that just popped in my mind. There's another thing too that we can do because I've done it before too. Is you can astral listen. I tripped out one time. One time I was asleep, and that love always made me think of this because she was saying when you were halfway up. There was a time when I was up but not up. You know what I mean? I was partially up and then sleep. And I actually woke up. When I woke up, I was lightly up but still just sleep. But I know that I was not all the way up all the way. And I heard some energies, entities, something talking about me. It was a conversation they were having. And the only reason my heart fluttered and got scared lightly because I heard them say my name. Once they said my name, I was like, oh, nigga, they talking about me. Yeah, like they talking about me. Like, oh, shoot. And then once that happened, it was like, once my heart fluttered, it either sent a signal to let them know, like, oh, he must have heard that or something. Like, it was because it was like, immediate, it was like, quiet. Like, nothing else. Like, how did y'all, like, it was deep. It was crazy. So, it was letting me know, like I say, you can astral listen because I probably was hearing someone that was either in that realm or in that unseen portion, and they were talking. Or I could have been astro listening, meaning going to someone else somewhere that was somewhere else talking about me. And I just thought it sounded like it was in the hallway though. It sounded like it was right around this corner, like, like that kind of vibe. But who knows? That could have been anyways. But the point of what I'm saying is if you're staying tuned, staying in tune. I don't even remember being like super beyond special at that time or doing anything out of the ordinary. I didn't do the breathing, nothing. It was just, like she said, it was just waking up. I was halfway asleep and it happened. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you have these intentions and you're open, you're having an open mind frame, then a lot of these encounters and situations can occur. Like encounters and all that stuff. And I feel like when you're scared and afraid of certain things, you don't scare things away, but certain energies like your ancestors, and if you say aliens or whatever other species, they don't mess with certain things when we're in the fear factor. when something's afraid, it'll kill your
Yeah,
head.
that's why
If you get scared, you gonna shoot somebody. Like she shot trying to just reveal that she was your ancestor from back in the
How
day.
you think the aliens feel? They came
They like,
down,
nope.
You're trying to share some of that
Nope.
knowledge. They've been sharing knowledge with the Egyptians and everybody else.
Said,
They've
nope.
been sharing knowledge with the Druids and everybody.
Nope.
They came down this time and got scalped. Nigga, they like, oh, hell no. We ain't
Yeah,
going
man.
back down there
What's
no
up,
more,
JC?
y'all. Fuck that.
Yeah, so that is crazy. That is hey, how you doing? So yeah, that is one of those things that we just keep into consideration. Like, it's more things than what the scratches the surface. We're gonna have a whole conversation about the upper room and other stuff too with me and Freshman Gouda. We've had other crazy encounters, like he was saying, where we were talking to ourselves, like telekinesis, to where we had to ask ourselves, like, wait, I didn't say that out loud. Like, that was a whole nother crazy thing. When something like that happened, you like, wait, what is happening, bruh? Like, this ain't no play. And when you have a witness too, we got more than just us. You got somebody else who's like, oh, I'm done. So you got to just know that there's more things to life than what we see. And so if you're able to detach yourself, like you say, astral projecting, if you're able to do those things, then I would say stay in that childlike state. It's nothing to worry about, nothing to be afraid of. Stay in a childlike state. And if you do have answers, that'll be the time to start thinking of those things that you do want to know, and they can be revealed to you or be pointed out.
I'm gonna say during the episode, it did say outer body experience.
Yeah.
Say it right here.
Out of body.
So I mean, when I was flying over the earth, that was out of body, boy.
That is out of body.
I'm saying.
You was having an outer body experience still within your body. Yeah, it was. You could have been astral projecting when just sitting there chilling.
I wasn't even in the room no more.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because astral projecting is literally it's like your consciousness leaving somewhere else. And even though you're here,
with that upper room,
you don't feel it.
I got up out of there right fast. Like,
Yeah,
whoa,
man.
what this is?
Yeah, man. Oh, did the camera? Oh, Lord. All right.
Goodness gracious, we out of here.
I said, I guess we out then. Like, the camera went black. Let me just see real quick before we get ready to say our special guest. Special goodbyes. Let me go ahead and see if I can put this song in here real fast. And we'll get ready to get...
Let me get back in my body in a minute, man. Give me a second. I gotta hit.
It said astral projecting the screen and astral projected out of here.
I'll be right back, y'all. Hold up.
Girls.
I told you I was coming back in this joint. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga. All right. We back in this thing. We back up in this thing. So we're getting ready to get out real quick. We're gonna just say goodbye to everybody real fast. We thank everybody for tuning in once again to another show. We were talking about astral projecting, just sparking those different conversations that are always in our mind, always in our brain. We're grateful, like I said, to be able to have this conversation, to be able to scratch the surfaces and know that there's more to life than just what we see, the everyday thing. Just make sure you constantly stay encouraged, man. Keep asking questions, keep looking up, researching things. Ask questions about yourself, why you're able to do certain things, why do you operate that thing. You have all the questions within inside of yourself, so just keep that in mind. You got all the questions inside of yourself, and you're a lot more than what you think that you are. All right.
The answers with them questions too. You know what I'm
They
saying?
come with it.
Understand
They come right with it. As soon as you got the question, answer right there. All right, so we thank you guys once again. Let's go ahead and sign out. I go by Cedric Blickman, aka Blick. If you want to contact me, Instagram Blick333, or you can contact me through the company. That's We Are HMS, WEAREHMS. Also, if you want to get some content, or you want us to be able to work with you and do certain things, then go ahead and contact us at our website. You see it below. It's hitmakersociety.com. We'll be able to hook it up for you. Get your contact, your idea, your song, get it out, and make it happen in real life. So you ain't just talking about it like your friends. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Also, we got Love Always. If you have anybody, anybody, yes, you have a lot of people, but just meaning, if anybody wanted to be able to get in contact with you, it threw me off, that whole little thing. If anybody wanted to contact you and get in touch with you, how can we get in contact with you?
As usual, you can find me anywhere through the HMS network. You can also find me on IG or Bigo. My ID or screen name is Love More. All of those vowels are numbers.
Got him. We got JC in the house. She just came up for a second. Just was saying hi. What's good with you, JC in the house.
Very good topic.
Good
I'm
topic.
listening. Yes, very good.
All right. And so before we leave, we got Freshman Gouda in the house real quick. Freshman Gouda, if anybody wanted to get in contact with you, how can we get in contact with you, good sir?
Well, man, if you're looking for some music, you want me to bless your ears one time, all you gotta do is go to wherever you listen to music, hit that good microscope looking thing, you know what I'm saying, and hit the search bar is what it's called. You're gonna type in FRESHMAYNE, that's all one word. Hit the space bar for your boy, type in GOUDA. If you want to watch the recap or something like that, you can find me on the YouTube, same thing. Hit the search engine bar, man. Look for my page, FRESHMAYNE, space bar, GOUDA, or type in HMS Network. We out there. Look for us, you know what I'm saying? We in here. Pick one of those videos. You can even go to the Taste of Greatness playlist on my channel. I got the whole playlist for you, man. Episodes and everything. Got some music and stuff in there. Do your thing. Now, if you want to talk to me about some collaborations, you know, you really want to put your bid in on a role or something like that, you want to talk some business, you know, reach out and touch somebody, holla at me on the IG, man. FRESHMAYNE _, no space bar, so that's the shift and the minus sign, you know what I'm saying? GOUDA, talk to me, I talk back. They even got a little email thing on there. Just click that bitch, send me an email, I'll holla at you.
Got him. Freshman Gouda. All right, so we are here, man. That was the first episode. That was definitely a good vibe. We appreciate everybody that was able to come out and show the love, show the respect, and post up with us. We do got a lot of things coming up. Next week we will be talking. We're gonna go a little bit deeper within this kind of conversation that we said. So once you astral project, like we said, the Caustic Records. This is a location that people have been talking about. So we're gonna gather a couple of stories, different people's stories of experiences, and kind of just talk about astral projecting to the actual Caustic Records. Does it exist? Does it not exist? What is it do? So yeah, so next week we're definitely gonna go in on that. That is going to be a great situation. We thank everybody for tuning in once again. Our Bigo family, HMS Network. You can see us on there, or HMS Castings on there. We thank you guys for tuning in. Tune in next Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mm-hmm. We will be there, never being square.
Never.
That's the truth. And then also Friday, we have our improv show at 8 p.m. Sorry for the last week. We took a week off just because of, man, we had to revamp. We had to revamp.
No reason.
But
I
back
need
in
a
this
week
thing.
off. Nigga, I paid myself.
Exactly.
I said I won't take a week off. So fuck
He
it.
said, I want a week off,
Took
damn
a
it.
week off.
Nigga, don't stop me from my
Shit.
damn week off. You ain't
You
playing.
can do it too. Don't try that at work though, nigga. Your ass might be fired.
Yeah, don't do
boy.
that. Don't take a
you
week
do
off
that.
from work. Don't do that. Don't
you
do that. It's gonna feel like this when you get back. Like, what you mean? I thought I could take a week
Take an
off.
extended lunch, nigga.
Forever.
Ever.
I'm telling you, that's what's up. All right, man, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all once again. We're signing out. Hitmaker Society, Royal Flush Crew. We are here.
Gang.
We in this thing. See you next week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Boy.
KK, what up?
Oh,
KK
yes,
came in
sir.
there. Shout out to Goddess. Shout out to Finn. What else? We got a lot of people. Candyman, all them. We'll see y'all next time.
Next time.